Ooh. It is absolutely ripping out. Let's go in the garage. Things are extremely different now, especially if you live in the Midwest. Compared to like 2 weeks ago, things are different. The leaves have fallen, it is cold. I have permanently changed out the flip-flops for the furry Crocs. That's when you know it's fall. I don't even really know where to begin. I guess I'll start by this. If you're old to the channel, welcome back. I appreciate you. And I apologize for the lack of uploads over the past 2 weeks. It's been crazy. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. My name is Sam Sobi. On this channel, we do fishing, hunting, anything outdoors, some cooking, mainly showcasing my buddies who are good at cooking, but I try sometimes. And yeah, we fish tournaments, we ice fish heavy, and I'm kind of an amateur bow hunter. I'd say that. So either way, we do a whole bunch of stuff, a lot of fishing content, but we're really trying to just kind of get in the outdoors as much as we can and capture it as much as we can. So I'll give you kind of a rundown on what's been happening the past 2 weeks for me, because I've been at home a lot, kind of indulging in the fall weather, bow hunting, stuff like that. And then I've been traveling down south. I've been to Alabama, Oklahoma, a few other places down south, fishing, capturing content for some buddies, and it's been crazy. But I'll back up. About a month ago, Steph and I really put our best foot forward in learning a new piece of land that's by our house. We've put up a bunch of stands, put up a bunch of trail cameras, and we really tried to put our best foot forward in getting better at bow hunting, learning this land, and scouting this land out before the rut, which is happening like right now. So I'll play some footage and show some trail cam pictures of what we got kind of early in October, late in September, going into kind of what we know now.
Everything's so dry out. It makes everything really crunchy, which is kind of nice because past couple of nights I've heard a lot of the deer that have gotten close to me before I could really see them. The corn is crunchy, the leaves are crunchy, the ground is just really dry. But on the flip side of that, when I'm walking in, everything I touch with my feet sounds so loud. It's nice, I'm kind of taking this edge of this cornfield though, so I'm walking on dirt most of the time, but it's still kind of loud. Tonight, Steph is hunting, I'm hunting, and my good buddy Cole is hunting, just like a couple miles away, so hopefully it goes down tonight. If somebody shoots, we'll definitely be tracking. Whew, it's Friday night. We're ready to hang a deer. Let's get her done, boys.
So,
How was your night?
all evening I was hearing a lot of chipmunks. I swear there's hundreds of them that live underneath me. It is ridiculous. And then I kept hearing stuff even farther back because it was so calm today. So anything like that moved, you could just hear it from miles away, it felt like. And so I was sitting there last light, or kind of close, probably like 7, because last light was at like 6:50, or sunset was 6:57. So right around that time frame I heard a whoosh, and I finally see the deer at like 7:12, 7:15, and I was like, oh man, of course it's last light. Action.
All good, all good. Well, a little bit of action. We'll just keep at it. I think today is the last extremely hot day. Today's 87, and I think tomorrow it's gonna really cool off. We might get some thunderstorms, some fronts. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. It's not good to film in the rain, but yeah, temperatures should start dropping and they should get on their feet a little bit more.
So far, I saw a little fork buck running in the woods. And then just 6-pointer right here.
So for the past month, we've been hunting hard, mornings, evenings. Anytime Steph's off of work, she's been in the stand. Anytime I can get away from filming or working with other clients, I've been out in the stand, and it's been sweet. We've seen a bunch of deer, we've had some opportunities, and I'll tell you this much, self-filming bow hunting is probably the most challenging self-filming I've ever done. I've obviously self-filmed a bunch of bass fishing and ice fishing, and I've filmed my other buddies hunting in the past, but self-filming bow hunting has been, it's been a challenge to say the least, but it's been fun. I love a challenge, and as far as testing my bow hunting skills, which are not that high, mixed with my filming skills, mixed with being quiet and learning this new piece of language.
I just screwed up. I just had 2 does 10 yards away, but they came in so fast I wasn't ready. By the time I saw them, they were, I don't know, 30 yards away, and they were walking fast. I tried to flip that camera on quick, flip this camera on, grab my bow, and by the time I grabbed my bow, the first one was past me, and the second one was just getting to the opening. I was too slow, I wasn't ready. I didn't see him soon enough. At least they didn't get spooked or anything, but... It sucks.
September kind of ended, we rolled into October, and I hopped in the truck and I rode all the way down to Smith Lake, Alabama to meet up with good buddies Greg and Joel. I helped them film some YouTube videos, and I also learn a lot from them because I get to practice with them when they compete in the Bassmaster Opens, and I compete as a co-angler. So went down there, learned a bunch, got my butt absolutely kicked, but that's okay. Shot back up north. Hunted for like a week, moved trail cameras, kind of readjusted as early October is transitioning into mid-October. I'll roll some footage of the trail camera that I moved and kind of what I've been finding there. I have recently discovered that I live not too far away from Cabela's. I'm not like the hugest fan of Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop. Honestly, I kind of like Scheels a lot better, but I live really close to here, so yeah, when I'm trying to prep for hunting or do different things that I don't know a ton about, that I'm just buying a bunch of weird gear, I end up coming here. And it's an addiction, but it's whatever. So this was the main reason I came in here, rangefinders. I don't know much about them, I don't know much about the brands, but probably gonna get a cheap one. Nothing like that, something more like that. All right, well, I'm broke again, but I'm happy, so it's gotta count for something, right? Let's get out to the woods. Alrighty, I just made it to the woods. As you can see behind me, the corn looks like it's pretty ready to be picked, so I don't know how much longer it's gonna be in here, but this is probably the loudest I'm gonna talk to you right now. I might whisper once I get way back there, but I think for now, I'm just gonna move a trail camera and kind of scout out a section of the woods. I think maybe some big deer are living. Middle of the day, hopefully I don't spook too much, but I'm gonna roll back there, grab the trail camera that's been sitting at my stand for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. I'll show you some pictures that we've been kind of getting. And then I'm gonna move that one way far back in an area I haven't even walked yet. And then I'll probably put the new one that I just got kind of back out by the stand I already have set up. So I'm trying to get prepared and kind of scout out a few more different areas that I could potentially hunt once rut gets into full swing. It's mid-October now, but it won't be long. Those bucks will really start chasing, and rut will be in full swing. So this whole cornfield kind of runs way back. There's a small little ditch area, meadow area, and that cuts into the woods, and that's where I have one stand set up. Steph hunts on a section of the woods that's way over, I don't know,
maybe 500 yards from here, another little finger of woods that comes out by this corn line. Just a small little finger of swamp and woods that come out into this cornfield. But after this corn is picked, they're either gonna completely leave or really, I think, group up in these like small little wooded fingers that we're hunting. So spot for the trail camera. It's kind of on the edge of this hardwoods, and there's a swamp right behind me. Ooh, this is a really good looking spot. A lot of trails here, and it's pretty far away from my stand, so it's kind of surveying just a different part of the land. I like it. I'm gonna turn this sucker on, and then I'll let you guys know if I'm getting pictures the next couple days. But ooh, this is cool. This is really cool. All right, so I don't think we're gonna hunt tonight, but we are gonna do some target practice tonight. The cool thing about having just a tiny little house that's got a pretty flat roof is we can just climb up there. It's not sketchy at all. It's literally flatter than the ground. And we put targets close, put targets at like 10 yards, 12 yards, put one at like 15, 16, quartering away, quartering two, practice some shots like that. And then across the road, that one's at like 25. And then she'll shoot a little bit and I'll kind of manipulate them and turn them around. But yeah, Steph's pretty pumped. She's playing with her brand new rangefinder, which I definitely should have got you earlier. But yeah, so that's cool. And we live on a dead end too, so we're not gonna shoot any cars. All right, fire away. I would say if a deer walks 20 yards away from Steph, it is frickin' toast. It's dang burnt toast. Feeling good about that?
Oh yeah.
This was pretty exciting for Steph and I because this was our first glimpse at some really quality bucks that are kind of roaming around in this land. And like you guys might know, during the rut, even if bucks don't live near you, if you're around a bunch of does, new bucks from the surrounding areas will kind of pile in as soon as those first does start to go into estrus. So yeah, it's exciting to kind of see new young bucks show up and other big bucks just start to get on their feet. And yeah, that's like the hope. That's the hope that keeps bringing us out there to go, you know what? Old Biggie's laying around here somewhere. He's just got to slip up once. So we hunted for less than a week, and then I hopped back in the truck for the last Bassmaster Central Open on Grand Lake down in Oklahoma. We fished our butts off. Extremely tough bite down south. The bite up north in the fall gets progressively better, while down south it seems like it gets worse. And I think that's just because it's not quite fall down south. It's more like end of summer transition, and it's tough. It's really tough. Bottom line there, I learned a lot at Grand Lake, but I got my butt absolutely kicked. Now, in the time that I was gone, we received a lot of trail camera pictures. A lot of nice does coming in, a lot of young bucks starting to chase does, and a couple big boys. And Steph doesn't really go out during the week, and she hadn't really gone out when I was gone down south, just because it'd be better if I was here to help her drag one out or help her track. It's always easier with two people. But then we started to get into hunting harder, and things got really interesting really quick. So I don't think I'm going to show you that footage yet. I'm probably going to show you that next video. But bottom line, down south, up north, down south, up north, fishing, hunting. I've been filming a lot and putting out a lot of great content for my buddies, and been filming a lot of content for this channel. So stick with me. I promise you I've got a lot more videos in the works and a lot more videos to come out. So yeah, hope you guys are having an awesome fall. It's been busy here, and I'm sure it's been busy for you guys. If you are getting out in the woods, I wish you a safe hunt and best of luck. And if you are still fall fishing, now is the time to get a freaking giant. So yeah, I appreciate it, and I guess there's nothing left to be said, and stay tuned. And as always, oh wait, I don't know if you've seen this either. Let the adventure begin. See you.
Oh my pretty babe, something ain't right. Got to find a way to move ahead. Oh my pretty babe.